Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to another great episode of Kyndra's Corner. And yes, man, I gotta still keep these armpits shaved because I don't need y'all sitting here roast me. Because this armpit hair, man, be like my pubic hair and I can braid it. Let me go ahead, man. Before I go ahead and bring these people to the stage. Please make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell on so you all are not missing any great interviews. These comedians were out here just doing their thing and they're just trying to definitely make life happen. And you know, but the first person I'm going to bring to the stage, man, he likes to get in people's cars smelling like chitlins and pork chops. Caleb, listen, man, please stop. Stop those booty noodles for the pigs, okay? You smell every time you get in people's car.
Man, I just, I don't like the clean car smell. I got to really amp things up a bit. Got to add my own presence to it. I want you to think about me when I leave that car. As soon as I leave that Uber, I want that driver to be like, fuck, that guy. There's something about him just seems to be lingering and touches in my presence.
Well, it definitely does linger. We always think about you. My next guest, he once wrote the IRS telling him to please hurry up with his money because those McDonald's napkins were starting to hurt his booty. AK, I'm so glad that you got your money now.
I will have you know that I've upgraded from the McDonald's napkins to the much better quality Wendy's napkins. They are, like a ply and a half. So, we got money now. We got money.
Listen, I love it. I feel like I got a question since I know you're all the way in Australia, and I know like things are different. Could be maybe it's just TV. Is the McDonald's, the Wendy's? Is McDonald's got good customer service? Or you walked in there, you seen people like throwing chairs at each other?
Oh, that's yeah. No, we have the exact same thing. We don't have Wendy's, actually.
Y'all don't.
Actually, no. We do. We have like a completely different brand. So I think you guys know. You know how Burger King. Do you guys know what Burger King's like here?
Yeah.
It's Hungry Jack's instead because originally, when they came to here, they were like, "Oh, you can't use that name because someone has already taken that name." So I don't know. So someone has gone, and I think there's an off-market Wendy's. I don't know if Wendy's does like hot dogs for you, but we have like a hot dog thing called Wendy's, and it's completely different to the US.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So you do not have what we have in the US at all.
No, but we do have McDonald's. We do have like napkins and stuff. And I got to say, using napkins, I always go for the half a ply because I like that little surprise and little pip in my step once in a while when wiping.
Oh God. Well, so if I go into McDonald's that's out there, I'm probably sure I'm gonna get into a brawl with somebody, pretty much, right?
Yeah. You obviously you get. Oh man, you hit a sore spot for me because there's a McDonald's near me and they just fuck up my coffee order every time and I lose my shit. And it's like, how hard is it? And I know I might order like a bit of a feminine drink. All right, I get myself a skinny cappuccino with 2 equals. I know all right, but that's what I drink. Okay, that's what I like. And
that's your fault for going to McDonald's for a coffee. That's on you.
Because I also like I have to get up early for like someone's work because I'm a bit of a tradie, so I'll go and get up really early. And McDonald's is the only thing open, so I have no option. My hands are tied, so I'm like, all right, I'll go there. I go and be like, oh, can I get I make my coffee. The guy's like, oh, Red Bull. I'm like, what the fuck? No, I didn't say. How does Red Bull came from? Yeah. Oh, it's nuts.
You know what? I don't know if I have this thing. I don't know, AK, if you're the same way, but I guess I have this thing where I feel like in other countries, just like the last time Caleb was on here, we were talking about jobs and basically like, how does your job celebrate you if you're ever sad? And he gave like Forrest, like, bro, people in Australia, like they're no better than people in America. Like the people are going to basically be people. But I guess I thought in Australia, everything is like great, in the sense of like, oh, McDonald's, there's no such thing as that. They do ice cream machine works, right? They give you great customer service like Chick-fil-A or something.
Oh, the ice cream machine works all the time. There's no issue there. So I see all these things on the internet being like, oh, is your ice cream machine working? I'm like, don't know what that's about. Ours works fine.
Yeah, because they don't clean the ice cream machine. I had somebody who used to work at McDonald's. She says the reason ice cream machine is broken is because they don't care to clean it. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's a shame. Let me go to now. This is a very long. Speaking of out of the country, this is a very very long, interesting news. So we're going to try to break it down piece by piece. So Caleb, let me come to you first. So a guy named John Denton traveled to Turkey for dental treatment after being quoted 30,000 euros. That's basically in U.S. term $34,000. Right? It's pretty expensive. So instead of taking that deal, he ended up taking the 3,500 euro practice. He underwent a long surgery where multiple impacts were fitted and temporary teeth were attached. All right, so we're continuing on. After returning home, he began to experience severe pain and his temporary teeth soon failed. So then he came back 2 months later for a follow-up, right? But after being sedated, he woke up to find that all his implants and remaining teeth had been removed. So left unable to eat properly, UK dentist told him he didn't have enough money, have enough bone structure for the implants in the first place. He accepted a partial refund, right? And is now seeking funds. He's doing a GoFundMe page, okay, for corrective treatment, with his case becoming a widely discussed examples of risk limited to dental tourism. I'm trying my best not to laugh through this whole thing. I was trying to get through it. Kayla, what are your thoughts on just break it down piece by piece?
Is this the question, my experience, or will be more like just in this dental work?
Well, just in this dental work, or it could be your experience.
Okay.
Where you look like you got all your teeth.
Yeah, I have more teeth. Man, I mean, it's. I mean, I'm all for trying to get a good deal. I'm all for it. Like, the thing is, and I have had my fair share of moments of like when you buy, when you pay money for something and it going wrong on you. Like, for example, one time, my family had a coffee shop and I used to work there. But the issue was we couldn't, the way it was designed, we couldn't hear if anyone came through the door. And so it had cost a lot of money for us to install one of those like sensors to tell if someone came in. So as a cost-effective treatment, what I came up with was, you know, those little bells on like cats' collars? You guys, yeah. So I got a bunch of those and I just drilled it straight into the door. So whenever it opened up, you could hear. Yeah, you could hear. Oh, I thought so too. Unfortunately, they weren't loud enough than the cats screaming. And in hindsight, I probably should have, you know, paid that extra money to tape their mouth shut.
Caleb, hold up. You know, we were just talking earlier about you like pissed off with McDonald's and their coffee. It's like because you come from a coffee shop, family-owned business that made good coffee, y'all didn't forget. It's like
oh no, there was no, it wasn't good. Shit. McDonald's coffee is amazing. Compared to
Wait, hold on. Before I come to AK, Caleb, let me ask you: did you ever try to like say, let me try to perfect the coffee around here? Hey, this is not good. No one's gonna want this.
Yeah. I used to be like, oh, I know how to make a good coffee, and I always like try and taste different things. I'm like, oh, this milk tastes burnt. Oh, this milk is weird. Oh, this is not milk at all. What the fuck is this? You know.
So I take it your family was like, screw you. You don't know what you're talking about. Blah blah. Like y'all were getting into some type of argument about that.
Well, obviously they were happy with the cost-effective idea. They just thought that I should have apparently removed the collar from the cat before I drilled it into the door. We make these mistakes, just like this guy in doing the dental work. I get it. I get what it's like. Yeah, you know, trying to be cost-effective.
Oh god. So, AK, this was very long. Let me know. Do you want me to, or do you think you got it, or you have it pulled up on your computer so you can, as you're, you know?
Let me tell you something. If I wake up from dental surgery and you have taken all of my teeth, I'm going to gum you to death. I'm going to gnaw on every major artery available to me and take you out the game. Yeah. I don't know how long it's going to take me with just straight gums, but I'm going to do my best. You're going to be disgusted, appalled, and you're going to need therapy by the time I'm done.
Okay,
Ain't no
I
way.
think you're ignoring the fact that you'd be on anesthetic still, waking up, you're like, oh, come here, come here.
Eventually, it's going to wear off. And I know where you work. I know who's got my teeth. I'm coming for you.
So let me say this, right? And then hold on, before I say this, so AK, that goes to the question, and you know, Caleb, you know, did a 2-for-1 special. So what has been the biggest you get what you pay for lesson that you've ever learned?
Strip club. Always strip club.
We have those in Australia. They're called Wendy's.
Yeah, actually, that's how Caleb found me. Go ahead.
That's McDonald's.
Nice. Yeah, there was a strip club in Philly when I went to college, and there was 2 girls that went to college with me, but they worked at the club. So and they were like, "Hey, we're going into work tonight. Do you and your buddy want to go?" And we're like, "Yeah, we want to go." And we went down there, and it looked like it was set up in somebody's basement. And the things that they would allow you to do for $1 disgust me to this day. It was like, all right, I gotta go. Meanwhile, you go to a fine establishment here in Atlanta, your Magic City, and yeah, it's like $40 to get in, but you will see some of the most amazing acrobatics you have ever witnessed in your life. You don't know this, Caleb, but there's a pole that goes up like 2 stories, okay, straight from the floor all the way up to the rafter. And a young lady climbed all the way up there, and I don't even know how the money got up there, but she climbed up and started brushing the money that got stuck up in like the ledge of the beam or whatever, and started cleaning it down before she dropped down 2 stories to a full stop before touching the stage.
There's something
Money
similar
goes
to
Ooh,
that.
that's cool, man.
Yeah. I mean, we have something similar where it was like a pole. It goes up a couple of stories, but you got men that come down there, and they'll only go down the pole when there's a fire or an emergency.
Bro, you know what, Caleb, you are freaking hilarious. You are, Caleb. You are.
That's not very sexy at all. People pay money for that. Weird.
You thought that Philly was cheap. This was cheap. All I needed to do was just throw a cigarette on the floor, and I got to have a free show.
You know what? Actually, speaking of sliding down the pole, right? So I actually went into some fire stations, and I've asked them like, "Hey, you know, could I want to be able to live my stripper dreams without with my clothes on, you know, and my dignity and morals and stuff like that." They didn't allow me to. I don't know what I said wrong. But anyway, so let me go ahead and say, and AK, now mind you, the Club Magic City that he's talking about when you come out to Atlanta, it's like the most popular one across states, right? And so they have this thing called Magic City Monday. I didn't get a chance to go because, again, I didn't have the money. And I'm at the place now, I'm like, yeah. But Kevin, when you come out here, I'm gonna let AK take you. All right, so because I'm telling you, I might get. I don't know, man. I don't know. I might get a little too wild. I might just, happen to be on the pole. Like, what's Kyndra doing up there, right? And I don't want to get thrown out because I didn't pay, the house mom, all this type of stuff, right? So let me go ahead and say what I gotta say about this. So, okay, first off, what I'm trying to figure out is this guy John Denton. What type of job does this man have where he could travel all the way to Turkey? Because here's what I've learned, right? Going international costs a lot of money. So what type of job do you have where you were able to travel across, and not once, you're doing it back and forth again, right? So I'm also trying to figure this out as well. After returning home, he began to experience severe pain. his temporary teeth started to fail. Oh, you mean to tell me 2 months later, it took you 2 months to finally go back up there, bro? I would have been on the flight the next day. I mean, come on now. What are we doing? So then, of course, he woke up and then everything was just like gone, right? And so he decided to accept a partial refund. What did he get? Like $5 back? What's the partial refund? There's so many questions that I have about this. Now he wants people to be like, oh, can you please give me pay for me to get new teeth? Bro, that's on you. That's your fault for being an idiot. You should have taken the $30,000. Okay, you probably could have came home with a new woman. Okay, probably could have came home with other great things. Okay, but he decided to sit here and take the cheat route. Are you serious? That's how I'm looking at all this.
Did it say where he was from? Like what was
No, it
the
didn't.
origin?
It didn't say where he was from. Somewhere in the States.
Okay, because it'll be curious to see the flights. Also, don't you guys have dental there?
American
we
healthcare
do.
system is trash. It is trash. I mean, you can have. Listen, I went to the dentist and they were still like, "Hey, we've done all this work, and I know you've got this good job. You still owe us $167." I was like, "How? How do I still? You did work. I paid for insurance. I paid separate dental insurance. I've got regular health insurance, but for some reason, they're like, yeah, your body does not include teeth. The fuck? What do you mean it doesn't include teeth? And also eyes. I know you have paid for insurance, but it does not include teeth and eyes. Those are separate things you got to pay for. Are you kidding me? So yeah, we got it. But Caleb, the U.S. is a third world country. I don't. Let me lower your expectations. We're a third world country with awesome strip clubs, and that doesn't really fix the underlying issues, because now you've got like bad teeth and like you're trying to support some young lady working her way through law school or whatever it is.
Who also has bad teeth equally, and
who also has bad teeth. So
and
now
is missing an eye.
Together.
You know what's crazy though? I have come across so many people, because I actually ended up getting braces twice, and then I have a permanent retainer this go around. Except the top bracket broke off like 2 years ago, and I got to pay. That's like $500 that I got to go ahead and get scrape up or whatever to try to be able to get that. But still, even with that, like a permanent, you think it's permanent, but it at some point will break off. Mine broke off because I was sitting there eating the apple. Right, took a big chunk out of that apple, and I was like, "Wait, what in the world is going on?" And I said, "You know what, bro? I can't even afford that, bro. I can't even." So I said, "It's okay, God, you're gonna help me to be able to afford it one day." But the fact of the matter is,
yes, I know. Go on.
But I mean, the fact of the matter is, I've come across so many people. Like, it's a lot of adults who I've come across, and they will have Jordans, right? They like they'll have Louis Vuitton. They'll go and put they get the iPhone 55 that hasn't come out yet, but they somehow got a deal for that. But you haven't got your teeth fixed. Like, I'm tired of men trying to talk to me, and the bottom of their teeth look like they finished eating a sandwich. Okay, they got a hole in the side of their tooth, like Courage the Cowardly Dog, right? And I've said this before. It looks like God grabbed their teeth and started shaking it up like dice and threw it in their mouth. And you're trying to talk to me and your priorities, right? And that's also, people don't realize, like, if I'm not mistaken, if your teeth are really, really messed up, it starts affecting your brain. Like, you guys can go look this up. Like, there's a connection with teeth, and and here's my thing. Like, and I'm not mistaken, your brain gets on fire and then you die. But then I said, wait, what about the people over there, like in the UK, or the British people, or whatever else it may be, like whose teeth, look like George Jefferson's teeth and stuff? They ain't dead yet. So yeah, I don't know. Right, but I will tell you to answer. Let me go ahead and answer this question. The biggest get what you pay for lesson I've learned, definitely, like I say, tissue. You definitely, I went to the gas station. I just it's like I was scraping, dookie crumbs from, like, it was on my fingers. I'm like, oh my gosh, it just like went straight through. I said, oh my gosh. And I'm like, I already spent the money on this. I want to go take it back. I'm like, how dare y'all at the gas station, man? You mean to tell me the condoms work at gas stations but not tissue? Are you serious? This is
You were better
bullcrap.
off wiping with a condom.
I would say, speaking of gas stations, I learned the hard way. Chargers, do not ever get a gas station charger. The ones I get is, razor. Don't ever get a gas station razor, man. Down there looking like, Crunch Bar, thinking that you done got affected with herpes, but you're like, baby, I ain't had sex with nobody. Where did this come from? Right? Thinking the razor was the one who got affected you. It had vengeance against you. What else? What else? I know there's other stuff out there. Oh, my brother. I just quick story.
Don't keep out on the brother.
Yeah, how much did you pay for your brother?
But, okay. So what happened was we wanted some Jordans really bad, right? And Jordans are very expensive, and honestly, it's just a waste of money to me. I like comfortable type shoes, right? Something that I can fight in if need be. Anyway, back to the story. So what happened was he went to this a discount mall, right? And it's this discount mall. And AK is gonna know where it is. Old Nat Highway. So Caleb, when you come out here, I'm gonna take you to Old National Highway. All right. Just have a bulletproof vest when you come. So my mom and my brother went to the discount mall, and so mind you, it used to be a time back in the day. Just do your research on this. It used to be a time back in the day where whatever that they were selling, it had to be legal, it had to be legit, all of that type of stuff. They started doing raids because they're like, oh, this body oil has like part P in it, right? You're putting it on your body, right? Just like when Caleb steps in cars with pork chop smells, it's like, hey, it's just on him, right? So anyway, I went to go get some Jordans, and it was Halloween edition, and so they got them for I think maybe $30, real cheap. My mama thought she hit the lottery, like, oh, we got him. Yeah, I would say a week later, the Jordan, like, where he like has a little basketball, the basketball peeled off. I think, AK, isn't that basketball, a little piece of basketball at your house still? Didn't it just roll to your house?
It's just, I just stuck it to the side of the door. It's fine. It's here when you're ready to come pick it up.
So the ball rolls off, right? And then his leg starts coming off, right? And then it's like different body parts. It just starts assembling. And I was so excited. Like, I decided to wear these shoes right before the catastrophe happened. Right. But the morning of, I'm like, man, this is kind of like, like a hangman type thing. You just erasing it. It looks like crap. Shoe. That was a, biggest, you get what you pay for type lesson. I will say I remember from, with my brother. But anything else, I'm pretty sure I have had so many other, oh my goodness, it's so many other ones. Like a car sales, like a mechanic, I thought I paid good money for him, but the man, he just, was a scam. So yeah, it is what it is.
So instead of buying those Jordan shoes, you bought those Jordanian shoes, those Arab ones where the head just falls off. And the limbs.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell my mom that. I'm gonna tell my mom, and hopefully, you don't see an angry black woman in your DM. All right, so Caleb, please.
Hopefully, I do.
Let everybody know where they can find you online. Your upcoming shows in Australia, your Cash App, whatever. Go.
Yeah. So for any information, just check out Instagram at Caleb_Schilling. That's pretty much it, and chuck a follow, and that's about it. Yeah. I think it's there, right? Yeah.
That's it. All right.
Oh, yeah, touching tits.
AK. Listen, that's how AK got all those kids. It was that one move with the finger. All right, AK. AK, tell us where they can find you on socials, your Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, your next upcoming show.
You can find me on AIM. I forgot. I'm talking to people who are not old people.
I'm like AIM.
Never.
I know what AIM is. Caleb doesn't know what AIM is. Basically like it was like Yahoo. It was basically like a messenger to just basically.
I know what AIM is. Yeah, send from the pen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um, no, see, Instagram as AK Comedy and various other places AK Comedy. That's me. If you're looking, that's where I'm at. Oh, can I plug two things real quick?
Go ahead.
Okay. One, so on top of doing stand up, I'm also a software developer. So Jokebook is available for Android and iOS. And that's basically, it's a tool for comics. You, instead of books and scraps of paper, it's in an app. If you're drop your phone in a beer and you got to get another one, you can just log back in and it pulls all your jokes back down, calendar, recording, everything you need, and built set list. It's all together. And then also Book Mic. That is for open mic hosts. So it replaces the sheet of paper with the bad handwriting and the scribbling. It's all everything in one app for host and also performers.
So what was the two called?
What's that?
What were they called? Sorry, I'm having a look.
Jokebook. So if you have
Jokebook.
iOS, it's Jokebook Go. If you have
Yep.
Android, it's just Jokebook. And the other one is Book Mic. That's available on iOS for everybody. But if you have Android, just reach out to me and I'll get you hooked up with the Android version.
Oh, okay, cool. So, oh yeah, cool.
All
Awesome.
right,
I'm
see?
getting that.
Love it, love it, love it. Well, listen, guys, thank you all so much for coming on my podcast. Thank you to my guests, AK. You did it. You didn't drown, man. You made it. You did. You know, you was up there. You was flowing, but yeah, you like, I'm up here. They like, what's up? Make sure to my guests, please, to everybody, please make sure that you all like, comment, subscribe, share this episode with as many people as you can. And please support my both my guest audience. I thank you. With that being said, you all be blessed. You all be safe. We are out. Thank y'all.